morning, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back. Welcome back to, if it works today, some Gran Turismo. Don't know if it's going to work anytime soon, chat. It's not Gran Turismo's fault, just so to get that out there. It's actually the Amazon servers are down, so multiple games, multiple multiple things are affected by it. So it's not Gran Turismo's fault. It's Amazon servers are completely. So yeah, don't know what we're gonna do here, to be honest with you. We're just gonna have to wait around, see if they come on. If they don't come on, we'll see how it goes. But I've got my car booked in today for new tires, so I can't go too late anyway. So we'll probably just do if it just stays like this for a while, we'll probably just do an evening stream, doing the dailies. But yeah, we'll wait around for a bit to see if we can get it to work, and fingers crossed it will work at some point. Let me just check my audio. Yeah, it's on the right setting. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you turning up. I mean, the dailies look all right. Dynamic weather possibly in Daily C as well. I've got a feeling, possibly, although I don't know. The reason I say dynamic weather is because ×1 maybe it might not have dynamic weather. It might just be a dry race, but it's possibly got dynamic weather in there. So we'll see. Yeah, I think all games will be affected. I mean, I would have thought that Battlefield might be the same as well, because I think they use Amazon servers as well on Battlefield. So Battlefield's probably down as well, I think. I don't know. I haven't checked. But yeah, Nürburgring is Daily Race B. Yeah, ×2 is a lot, but the only good thing about ×1, it should open up a strategy, shouldn't it? Do you not reckon? I think that would be quite good, because you can probably do 7 to 8 laps. So you could probably do, you might be able to do a little, well, I reckon, I don't know how many laps you can do on ×1 with Group 2. Obviously, I'll use the NSX because it's front tyre wear. GTR will kill tyre wear. I've only used that for a thumbnail because I couldn't get on the game to get a thumbnail. I couldn't actually get onto the game, so just use the thumbnail from the time trial. Yeah, it's the Amazon servers, so it's not Gran Turismo. By the way, it's not Gran Turismo. It's nothing to do with Gran Turismo, this issue. This is purely Amazon servers. So just to make you aware, it's multiple games. I mean, I can test it, actually. Should we test it? Let's just see something. Tell you what, let's see. Let's do it. Let's see if Battlefield's on. I don't know if Battlefield will be down as well. Battlefield might be down as well, to be fair. Have a little look and see. Let's see if Battlefield's on. I would guess this is down as well. Oh, just turned off on me. You had the problem, yeah, single player content, yeah. Oh, no, I think is it? I think it's down as well, because I can't skip this. Yeah, I can't skip it. Oh, I know what it is. I know. Hang on a minute. I know what the issue is here, chat. It's not that. It's because I'm on that account. It might be on there. It actually might be on that. Right, let's have a little look and see if these are servers are down. So I'm on the wrong one. Oh, that account's not linked. Let me go on this one. Yeah, it's Amazon. It's Amazon. it's the AWS servers, so it's Roblox. I think even like most websites in the UK are down, but EA use their servers. But the thing is though, EA probably have backup stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if Battlefield actually works. Let's see if it connects. Battlefield's on. So Battlefield's on. I'm sure they use their servers as well, but they've managed to get it on. Look. So yeah, they're on. I'm not playing Battlefield, Susie. What? I'm not playing it. I'm just checking the servers. What? I was literally just. I did say I was just checking the servers. By the way, I'm pretty sure I did say that. But hey, I'm literally just checking the servers because Gran Turismo's down. That's all. GT's down. You can't play Gran Turismo at the moment. All right, let me. Nah, it's an amazing game, Battlefield. Good game. I love it. I like Battlefield. It's a really good game. Battlefield 6, best game, one of the best FPS games in a long time, to be fair. Probably, well, I was playing it yesterday. I like it. It is. But it's definitely one of the best FPSs in a while, first-person shooters. All right, let's go back in here. Oh, I need the disc in. Proper legit game. None of this Call of Duty crap. Can't stand Call of Duty. Actually doing it properly, Battlefield. Right. I was gonna say Battlefield's a good game. They're proper game, unlike Call of Duty. I can't fucking Call of Duty. I'm not even wasting my money on Call of Duty this year. No chance. Call of Duty can shove it up its you know what. All right. Yeah, I'm not even. I'm not wasting time on Call of Duty this year. It's just rubbish. Battlefield's gone back to like Battlefield 4 kind of. It reminds me so much of Battlefield 4, so I've played a bit of that. I'm shit at it, but I've played a bit of it. I've played a fair bit. Don't know. I don't know if it depends what region you're in, whether there's like higher chance against it. I'll tell you what. Sometimes some servers work different on different regions because obviously some come on first. So we could, I think, is that my American one? We'll try the American one. I think this is the American one. Let's test it out, you never know. Play Forza. I'd rather take a shit. I'd rather not. Yeah, it's a global internet outage. You know, it's the AWS servers. We already know about the Amazon server issue. LMU works, by the way. LMU's working all right, from what I could see. Play some LMU. I'd have to unplug my wheel though. So Le Mans Ultimate is working fine. I went on there and checked. There's no issue on that. So this is down as well. So yeah. It doesn't matter what region you're in by the looks of it. Yeah, YouTube seems fine. YouTube seems all good. I know that I was being cocky and went to the, like I said to the oldest one, you won't be using Snapchat today because it's down. And she was like, it's working. So yeah, I don't know. Snapchat was working fine for her, so because Sky News reported that Snapchat was down, so I was being all like, "You won't be using Snapchat," and she was like, "It's working." I was like, "Oh, okay," but yeah, that was working fine for her. But yeah, it's just AWS servers. It's affected. I went on Down Detector this morning, and as soon as I saw that this game was having issues, I went on Down Detector, and everything. If you look on every single website, they were all having massive issues. So it's like global. Yeah, I mean, technically, we could. I mean, I could play LMU, but I've put the title as Gran Turismo, so it's a bit. I don't. I want to. I'd rather give it a chance for this to come back on. Do you know what I mean? Because the dailies look all right. Daily A looks quite interesting, quite fun. Daily C looks all right. Depending on this, we don't know about Daily C yet, but could be all right. Battlefield. You never played Battlefield? Are you joking? Fucking, you've never heard of Battlefield? You got to be taking the piss. Got to be joking. That's bait. That I can tell. We'll see. I mean, there is a race at 10:20 on LMU. There is a race where we can go from the back of the grid at Bahrain, but I'd rather give this a chance. To be honest with you. See, I've got to be finished around 1ish because I've got new tires to put on my car. I've booked it in, so got to be finished around 1ish. So I can't do too long really for the first stream. But we'll be doing hopefully Gran Turismo later tonight if it comes back on. Let's just see if we can get in. Sometimes if you keep cycling, logging in. Sometimes you can get in randomly. I remember it happened last time. Like a few people managed to get in, didn't they? So you never know. We might as well just keep cycling, trying to log in, just to see if you can randomly get in. Yeah, we already know it's the Amazon servers. We already know about that. Battlefield 4 was probably my favourite, and this one is up there with Battlefield 4. This new one, it's definitely up there. Like it's good. Good game. No, I'm not. My pedals are fine the way they are. I don't need new pedals. These are working. These pedals I've got are working fine. I don't need new pedals, so there's no need to get them. They look good. They do look good, obviously, but if I've got perfectly fine working pedals here, so don't need new pedals. Are you gonna work? Oh yeah, it sometimes pauses on this screen, doesn't it? It sometimes gets stuck. I mean, I've got V2s at the moment, and they're doing the job that I need them to do on LMU and Gran Turismo. So, don't really see I'm not wasting money on like buying new pedals. And you know, if these break, then I'll just see what I can get. But they're probably going to be expensive. Then podium pedals. I bet they're not cheap. So, yeah, I already have a backup set of pedals anyway. So, yeah, this is I hope it's not. Do you remember that issue when this happened last time? And it was like 24 hours, wasn't it? With I think it was like the AW. I can't believe they'd take that long to fix it though, because it's an AWS issue. I can't believe it would take that long to fix it because they'll be on it straight away, won't they? Yeah, I don't need any. I mean, it looks good, that new wheel, but I mean, if you've got the money, then fair play. You know, if you've got the finances to do it, then do it. But I don't think you need to if you don't have it. I don't think it's required. Just having a look at all the stuff to see if anything's coming back online yet. No, it just looks like everything's got still. Oh, PlayStation Network now as well. So PlayStation Network starting to get issues, as in just normal login. I'm logged in. I'm logged in for now. I don't know. Was it an AWS issue that the game got wiped out for? No, I don't think it was. It was a Sony. That was a separate issue when it got wiped out for like days. That was not an AWS issue, I don't think, because other games were back on straight away. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was an actual game issue. Last time I thought that was a PD issue, because didn't they give some like compensation for that, or what? I can't remember. Could have, or was it a It wasn't a Sony issue, was it? It was an actual game issue, that one. But yeah, it's gonna be I have the feeling it's gonna be at least an hour, isn't it? It could just come back on just before. I want to wait until 10 o'clock just to see if it comes back on before Daily C. Yeah, I know what you're on about, James. I know what you're on about. I think that was a game issue. I feel like that was a I think that one then was a complete game issue. I don't think that was Amazon issue. Yeah, it's been off since, I think it was on just before. It was on first thing. I think it was all okay at about, what time was it? I think about 7:30 it was okay. And then it just went, I think. So yeah, it went just before the first Daily C, didn't it? It's like that to everyone trying to do Daily C. Have some of that. Oh, no. I thought that was logged in then. It's just when it goes into that. Now it'll get stuck. Sometimes it gets stuck when it goes onto that video. Yeah, watch. It might not load up for a bit now. Group 2 at Autopolis, Jag. Group 2 at Autopolis. It looks like a decent week of dailies. To be fair, it looks alright, but just can't race them. Just looking in that bottom right, seeing that it's got stuck. It was spinning, but it got stuck. So yeah, it could be down for a while. I know. I don't know. I know. I just don't want to. The problem you've got is I don't want. I'll wait until 10 o'clock to see what I'm going to do. I can only stream until about 1 o'clock anyway, because I've got my car booked in for new tyres. So, yeah, I don't want to just jump onto LMU now, because then you'll have people who are subscribed to us because of Gran Turismo will come in and say, oh my God, he's playing LMU again on a Monday. I'm unsubscribing. So, like, I don't want that issue, to be honest with you, because I've had a few comments because I didn't do the dailies last week. But like I've said, if the dailies are not good, I'm not going to do them. That's my motto from now on. I've got other options to play. So if the dailies are crap, I don't bother. But this week's dailies are pretty good. So yeah, it's completely froze on me now as well. Hello, game. Nah, I've booked it in for. It's got Bridgestone I can't remember the name of them. Bridgestone got 10% off because it's from National Tyre. So it's like, what were they? I'll tell you now. Terenza or something, I think they were called. Bridgestone Terenza or something like that. Trenza 6. I think there was a test between them and the Michelins, and they actually came out better in a lot of the stuff. I was reading the reviewer versus the Michelin tire. Don't need anything amazing on my car. My car's only got 125 horsepower. I don't need anything too much. My car 9.2 to 60 ain't gonna be doing anything special in that. But yeah, I always go for the wet, like ones that are good on the wet tire, because especially now going into the winter. But I always in the UK, I always look for tires that are good on fuel economy and wet and in wet conditions, and they were quite good. So getting them. I mean, this week's races look quite good, Matt. This week's races actually look quite good, but we can't get on them. I mean, I'll show you. I'll tell you what we'll do here. Let me just show you. I'll show you the races that we can do on LMU. If we like, there's a race this week that we can do. Should we watch a replay of LMU? Should we put a replay of LMU on, chat? Let me see. Oh. Right, 1 minute. So, I'll show you what we can't, like, there is, if it doesn't come back online, we can jump on this technically and do a race or two. There's, this race starts in 32 minutes. We can go from the back of the grid if we were going to do it. I mean, I could jump on that. 32-minute race from the back of the grid. You need to pit for fuel. So people do different strategies. But we'll wait and see whether it's going to come back online yet. Let's watch a replay. What was it? What was the last? Was this a podium race? Or was that? I don't think that was a podium race, was it? Or was this the crazy guy? Can't remember. But chat, keep me updated if the servers come back on. Keep me updated if the servers do come back on. Ba-ba-boom, boom. The next update's at 10 a.m. Well, we'll see what happens with that update, because we could always do daily. We could do a bit of time trial, couldn't we? If I mean, this race doesn't start till 20 past, so. But yeah, let's have a little. What races? Give it a minute. 1 minute. You might see why I'm loving this game. For the people that haven't been watching it, you might see why I do love this game at the moment. Where is it? So we're racing from the back. That's going to be loud, that, isn't it? Wait, there's no audio on. It's going to be very loud, that. Let me lower that. What's that on now? 69. Okay. But you can see probably why I'm playing a lot of this at the moment. I think this was, you know, this is just a normal daily from the back with fixed setup. But I can't remember if this race is a chaos. This race might have been chaos. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember if this one is a chaos race or not. But look at this. Look how many cars going into turn one. This is why, like, people are loving LMU, isn't it? I'm sure there was a bit of, yeah, there was a bit of chaos at the start. Oh. Yeah, my audio is on 69 for Gran Turismo and for the it's an easy number to remember. That's where I got hit by the McLaren there. He came. I remember that now. Let's have a little watch of that, because I didn't get a chance to see that. I want to see where he came from with that. I can hear Gran Turismo in the background. Gran Turismo's gone on in the background because of it must be on a replay. Come off that. Why is it stuck? Gran Turismo, stop playing the music. Oh, for God's sake. You know what? I'm just going to do that while it's on that. Right, let me rewind this. I wanted to see this because this McLaren, I didn't watch the replay of this, and this McLaren came from miles back. Where is he? It was this one. Where did he come from here? So, oh, that's why. That's why. That's what I was wondering, chat. I was thinking to myself, I didn't even see a McLaren. When we did this race, I didn't even see a McLaren. I was just like minding my own business. This the BMW that's further up there. And like, he came from nowhere, look. Where did he even come from here? Look at this. Look, I'm up there. What the hell was that? Well, I would say you thoroughly deserved that. And then we had chaos in front. This is where we went around the outside, wasn't it? I think we were quite far up after the start. Yeah, that guy completely murdered me. I got damage off him though when he did that. I picked up damage and I was like, I was wondering where it came from. I do love the replays on this game though, when you've got like, by the way chat, there is, I think I'm doing it on the weekend, 62 car grid GT3 race at Spa, 12 hours. I think we're doing it as a team. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I love this track. This track would work so well on Gran Turismo, I think. Bahrain, really, really good track for racing. It's got really good, like, wide track with, like, braking zones that you can go for moves on. Yeah, we'll see. It's not 100% yet, Holty, but I possibly. 62 GT3 cars in a race. It's the audio on this game as well. I just love the audio. Like, it's just so alive, the track, when you're in this game, because you've got like obviously two different classes of cars. Well, if it's if I've got to double check, but Dolkin and Kinetic, I think Dolkin and Kinetic, so should be fast drivers. You're right, Paul. Any update on Gran Turismo? Is it back on yet, chat? Is it back on yet, or? Still not on? We already know the dailies. The dailies are Group 2 at Autopolis, Group 3 at Nürburgring Sprint Track, Red Bull Junior at Sardegna A Reversed. So it's a decent week, but unfortunately, we can't play it at the moment. What else do I like more about LMU? The physics. I don't know if you can really get a grasp of it, but the physics, like you might be able to see it from watching the onboard, but the physics of the cars are better. Like the way it drives, the curbs, the force feedback. I like that I can use cockpit view again, so I use this view when I'm playing it. But yeah, the main thing is the way it drives. The online's really good. When you get a good race on this game, it's really, really good. Like, The racing's good in general. The physics are good. You have the fixed setup races you can do. It's not all setup races. There's obviously, this was a fixed setup race that we were in here. Penalty system is, yeah. I mean, you don't just get random penalties in the middle of the track all the time. You can race in any view you want. I mean, it won't show you on here the proper view, but you can race bonnet view. That view is false. It's actually higher than that. It's just that it's a replay. It bugs on the replay for some reason. I don't know why. Buds, thank you very much for the gifted legend. You can also race on Gran Turismo view if you want. You've got that view you can race on if you really want to. The problem with that view, though, is it's not as good as on Gran Turismo because you're very low down. So I just like racing cockpit view on these games. Yeah, smash that legend mode there for Buds for gifting a membership chat. Legend that he is. But, yeah, it's the way the game feels when you're racing it. It just feels really, really good. It's definitely got better physics. There's no doubt about it. Like, I don't think anyone would argue that the physics are not better. The physics are ahead of Gran Turismo by quite a big way on this. But, and visually, it's pretty good. I think visually it does a good job. I think the visuals are nice on this game. But everyone likes what they like, don't they? There's different things. I like the online system as well. You can't argue that, Woody. Physics, I mean, if you tried to tell me that Gran Turismo's physics are... I would literally argue with you all day, mate. The physics on this just are better than Gran Turismo. There is no real racing driver that drives GT3s that would argue that Gran Turismo 7s were better. No, not a single GT7 driver. Like, if there was any real life drivers that race GT3s, they would never argue Gran Turismo over this ever. But yeah, the online structure is really good. So if you don't, I'll show you now. So this is why I'll show people now why I get quite like I feel like Gran Turismo could be doing more with online, because for those that don't know what LMU's like, so you have obviously every week you have 6 daily races that are daily. There's 2 within each category, two rookie races, 2 silver races, and 2 gold races. To unlock the gold races, you have to be a clean driver. So you've got to have your SR gold or over. To unlock the silver, you have to have silver over. Anyone can do the rookie races. Now, both rookie races are default setup every week. They rarely have a setup in them. And then you'll have normally 1 silver and 1 gold with setup and 1 with default. So there'll be 2 more default. Like, so you'll have a default in gold and a default on here. So, for example, this week there's Algarve in LMP2 as a rookie race. And then I think there's Fuji with no chicane in GT3 as a default setup race. It's 20 minutes, both of them. Then you've got a 32, I think, no, this one might be a 40-minute race. I think this is a 40-minute silver race with setups at Cotta with LMP2s, LMP3, and GT3 all in the same race. And then you've got the upcoming, like the next race, which is on now, is the Bahrain one, which starts in 21 minutes. That's just GT3 and LMP3, 32 minutes default setup. And then you have, in the gold, you've got a setup race at Le Mans with hypercars and GT3s. That's with setup. And then you have a default setup race at Le Cille with hypercars and GT3. And then you have weekly races. So they're finished now for this week, but they'll go, sometimes they'll go on. They might probably be updated tomorrow. You'll have, like last week was Bahrain. It was a 100-minute race, similar to the silver race that we just saw, but with setups. And then you've got your special events here, which is the 12 hours. This is what we're talking about. So not entered, obviously, yeah. But it's 12-hour race, 20-minute qualifying, 62 car grid lobbies. So you can see here, you have 62 car grids in this race. This is a team event. So it's 62 GT3s going around Spa. It's going to be absolutely crazy. And then that's not all, though. You also have the special events, but you also have this in here, which is, this is why there's just so many options to do on this game. You have the online championships. I haven't really been bothering with these, to be fair, but there's so many options to do it, like the GT3 fixed championship, 8 races, 7 count. Obviously, as it says, fixed setups, 38 car grids, 8 different tracks. Then you have your prototype with LMP2s and LMP3s. That's with setups. This one's with setups. And these are on different days. You can see this one's on Monday morning, very early. So it stops at like midnight. And then you got Tuesday, it starts again, Wednesday, and then Sunday. This one's Monday, Friday, and Sunday. This one's Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This one's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you only have 1 attempt at that, 2 at that, 2 at that, and then 3 at that. So it's just really well structured. It's like there's just always something to do. There's always an option for you to jump into something, and that's what I quite like about it. Even if you're not taking them online championships serious, there's always a race that you might like. So it's why I wish that I wish that GT7 would have a bit more options available. Yeah, I'm still waiting, Arkies. I don't know if it's going to come back on. I don't know. What time is it now? It's 10 o'clock now, and it's not back on yet, is it? I possibly know what you're talking about. With by any chance, when you're racing, does the screen freeze? So does it freeze, unfreeze, the car move, then freeze again, and then unfreeze, and then your whole game gets locked? If it is, it's a known issue. It's been reported. I've had it multiple times if it's that, but if it's not, then I don't know. Yeah, you got so many options what you can do on LMU. Like these special races are not on every week. These are like sometimes they're on every 3 weeks, but you can see like they appear. Weekly races will get renewed tomorrow. My guess is what they'll do for the weekly race is they'll put Spa on because the special event is Spa. What they'll probably do, I think they might. I don't know. They might put a weekly race at Spa to get people like time to warm up with it. You know, like 100-minute race, and it'll be like that. It'll just give you a bit of warm up. So they'll probably do that. New daily races go on this tomorrow. So yeah, it is that issue. Yeah, I've had it multiple times. That issue with the GTDD Extreme. It's annoying, but I haven't played it. I didn't play Gran Turismo dailies last week, so didn't get it then. But they are aware of it. They are aware of the issue. It's Amazon. It's Amazon. It's the AWS servers. That's why it's down. So if we have a little look on, where is it? We go back on there. It's still down. You can see there. We'll try again. See if we can get back on. Have a little look and see if it goes back. Let's have a little look and see. It's probably gonna freeze on me now. The PlayStation, it does this on whenever there's an issue on Gran Turismo, it freezes on you a lot. So yeah, Group 2 is Autopolis. Daily Race B is Nürburgring Sprint and GT3. Daily Race A is Red Bull Junior in Sardegna Reversed. Pretty decent dailies, to be fair. It's I think it's a good week of dailies, but oh yeah, it's all ranked based. Yeah, it's ranked based, Gianni. So you get put into splits. So however, on this game, they also separate races by your safety rating as well. So you get ranked with your DR into lobbies. However, there's some races that lower ranked SR can't race. So they have bronze, silver, and gold SR, and the platinum as well. I'm the maximum platinum 3 rating for safety rating. However, if you are bronze, if your safety rating is bronze, you cannot race the silver and gold races. And if you're silver, you can't race the gold race. So there is races that you can go into that everyone has to have gold SR or better. It doesn't necessarily make miles better for cleanliness, but it does. You do notice a difference. If you go, like when I go into the bronze races, there's like when you do the bronze rookie races, some of the driving standards are lower than when you go to the gold. You do see a bit of a difference between like the gold and the bronze. So if you never wanted to do the bronze race ever again because you got your gold, you could just sit in there and do the gold SR races. but you still get matched against equal drivers. So you might have saw my stats then. I just came off it. I think out of 300 races, we've had I think it was like 280 races. We've had 80 something podiums, was it? I think. So I think we've had nearly half of our races are top fives on it. But I think we've won about just under 30 races won. It happens all over the place. I had it on Daily Race C at Le Mans. So the GTD Extreme issue I had at Le Mans in the Group C car. I had it 3 times. And then we had it at Dragon Trail Seaside in Group 3. That was the last time I had it. Happens all over the place. You'll get it at multiple different tracks. It's just an issue with the game at the moment. It's been since they updated it to 1.63. Was it 163? Can't remember. But the last update caused the issue. Yeah, it is, Vincent. That's what the issue is. It's the AWS server issue. So yeah, it's just a server issue at the moment. Don't know what we're going to do here because I just have a feeling it's not going to come back online. But yeah, if you love ranked-based racing and you want, if you don't want to be paying like an iRacing subscription model, LMU really... Don't get me wrong, you're going to come across some right knobheads. Do you know what I mean? It's the same as Gran Turismo and iRacing and the Assetto Corsa. There is dirty drivers on all the games. You are going to come across some idiots on LMU. We've come across quite a few, but... Yeah, you come across them on Gran Turismo. The only thing on games like LMU and iRacing is when you come across them, they wreck your race because damage. You're out the race. So yeah, it is a bit annoying sometimes, but I think the good outweigh the bad on LMU. I feel like we've had more good races and way more good races than bad. You only have to look at my stats to see. And we've been racing from the back of the grid recently as well. We've been going from the back on some races because it just makes it a bit more fun. They've identified the issue. They're working on a fix. Okay. So I wonder, is there any sort of time frame with that, or is that just like? I feel like that could mean anything, couldn't it? They've identified it, but whether they can fix it. They'll update again at 10:45. Yeah, you are going to get a few issues here and there. 45 minutes before the next update. So what do you reckon? It's not going to come back on within the next it's not going to come back on until at the earliest, 11:15, do you reckon? I don't really want to go on LMU though, because I've got the title. Because the title of this is obviously, I'd rather wait it out and see if we can get in this. To be honest with you, I would rather wait it out and just hope that we get him. It sounds to me like it won't be a long fix. If they're saying they're going to update at 11:15, I reckon that this will be back on in the next half an hour, because they're probably going to update at 11:15 saying that it should start rolling back out now. So hopefully it won't be that long, chat. Hopefully it won't be that long before it's back on. Possibly. That's the way I would interpret that anyway. You could probably do I probably could do an LMU race in between. But, I just don't know, because obviously I'm with the title being Gran Turismo set and that, yeah, people might come in and then see you on that and think, why is he saying that? And then, what people are like, chat. I don't want to... You know what people are like on the internet? Like, oh, why is he on that? Oh, I'm not subscribing. Can't be arsed with it. But, Hey. Hey. I mean, we could do some I mean, see, this is where the biggest problem with Gran Turismo is. When situations like this, someone said it before as well. I understand why the game is online only for the online portion of the game, for sport mode. Totally understand that. However, there should be an option for us to... There used to be an option, by the way. There should be an option for us to drive any car that we own in the garage at any track that we want. However, there is not that option to do on this. There used to be. They changed it with an update. There used to be a way of getting to any car that's in your garage and racing it at any track, but they patched it and stopped it, which I found a bit bad, because you used to be able to go to like Daytona in whatever car, or, you know, Le Mans in any car that you own, road car, whatever. Now you're restricted to any one of these amazing cars. Yeah, basically boring ass cars at any track you want, pretty much, obviously, but you have to race one of them cars. I feel like they should unlock what they used to give you. They used to give you the ability to race any car that was in your garage. Yeah, we're going to stream later with we are going to stream GT7 later. But I've just got a feeling this is going to come back soon, though, if they, from what someone's just said with the wording. If they're coming back with an update at 11:15, I wouldn't be surprised to see this back on in the next half an hour. So I want to be there. I want to get on, like, as soon as the first races appear, I want to get on it. Yeah, I just want to get on the first race. I don't want to be missing out on the first races, though. That's the thing. As soon as it's on, I want to be here racing. It's Monday, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like they should have an offline mode, though. Like, I can't believe... I'm sure that they could create an offline mode that won't affect the sport mode. There must be a way of doing it, because that isn't good enough for... that there isn't good enough for people that have bought the game when the internet goes offline. That's just not a good situation, really, that you can only do what's on there. I feel like there should be some option that they can unlock all your garage cars again, like they used to. We know they can do it because they allowed it at the start of the game. For the first 2 to 3 months of the game, you could use any car in your garage at any track, and then they blocked it. I don't know why. So they can clearly do it. So why did they... If they can do it, why are they not doing it? Nah, this week's dailies look all right, Rob, to be fair. This week's dailies look pretty solid. Decent week of dailies, actually. I've never seen Red Bull Junior at Sardegna before, in reverse Sardegna, ever. It's a totally brand new combo. Group 2... Autopolis isn't necessarily new, but I feel like ×1 tyre wear on racing soft might actually be interesting, because it might open up some strategy options. That it might actually give you a bit of strategy options with how you run the race. We'll have to wait and see. Nah, it's a sprint track, Rob. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. Sprint track's all right. I mean, I don't think... It's not overly used, the sprint track. I like Nürburgring anyway. Nürburgring's a good track. But I think it's the sprint layout that they're using, so it's not the best for racing, though. It's not a great track for racing, that. To be honest, that's probably the weakest daily race this week. Nürburgring Sprint in Group 3 will probably be, in my view, the weakest race, because there won't be much overtaking. You'll find it very difficult to get an overtake done in that. Very, very difficult. But yeah, I haven't got the... there's just nothing in here that I even would want to... You could go and race against the AI, but no offense to anyone, but it's just so boring. Racing against the AI on this game is just... It's dull. It really is dull to do. But Well, let's see what the new daily races are on LMU. So next week's daily races are on LMU. Monza at GT3 is the fixed GT3 race. The fixed LMP2 is at Sebring. What's the fixed intermediate race? Qatar. I don't like that track. It's the Qatar short one. I probably won't be doing that. Imola is a setup race, so that could be quite good. 40-minute race. We've got a setup at Imola already, so I can do that. What's the gold one? Fixed Fuji. I like a bit of Fuji. 40-minute Fuji race. And Super 60 is at Interlagos. Weekly race is it Spa? No. Sebring. The weekly race is 100 minutes at Sebring. Oof, that'll be good. 38 cars, hypercars and GT3s. Nice. That'll be a decent one. The Sebring race, 100-minute race there. That'll be quite chaotic. I'll probably go with the BMW there with the setup because, yeah, that'll be quite a chaotic one. I thought there might be rain, but Consta said because of the time. I said that, Ratak. I literally said to Consta, I think it might be rain because of ×1. However, he said that'll just be because of the tyre wear in them cars with Racing Soft, which is true. A Racing Soft tyre in Group 2 will probably only do 8 laps at Autopolis, I think, at most. It'd probably be KO'd after 8 laps. So I was wondering, though, I wonder if that's got dynamic weather because they've never done dynamic weather there before in a daily. And I feel like that race would work in Group 2. It'd make quite an interesting one with weather. Yeah, well, that's what that exactly what I thought, Attacker. As soon as I saw that race, because I mentioned it at the start of the stream, I said, I think that might have weather in it, but we don't know yet, do we? That's why I want to be on here for the first race, chat. That's why I want to be live for the first race, just in case it comes back, because if it's got dynamic weather on, I want to be on it. It's not GT7's fault, HC. It's not GT7's fault. It's at AWS. It's the whole of the worldwide AWS servers are playing up. So it's not just Gran Turismo that's offline. Multiple things are offline. So yeah, it's affecting many different things. So I don't think we can blame Gran Turismo really. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll give a time frame at 10:45. If they give a time frame then, chat, then we'll jump on. If they say like it's not going to be fixed until tonight, we'll jump on LMU and do the 11:20 race, and then we can do the 11:20 and the 12:20 race on LMU from the back of the grid at Bahrain. But if not, if they don't give an update on the time frame, I'd rather wait round. I want to see this daily race C. I've got a feeling this daily race C might be quite good. I'm starving. I feel like it might be time to eat a muffin or something. This is not great for me though, chat. I wanted to be streaming on the first thing on a Monday, but yeah, nothing we can do with stuff like this. You've just got to be patient. At the end of the day, it's not Gran Turismo 7's fault. It's not PD's fault. This is just an AWS issue, and it's just tough titty, basically. You just got to sit here and wait. Old Mate Bob, thank you very much for the 17 months of support, legend. Smash that legend out there for Old Mate Bob, chat. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. I have noticed there has been a couple of weird dips in. I'm just checking out YouTube now to see if YouTube's got any issues. There has been some dips in the stream here, like random drop-offs by like 100 viewers, which to me says there could be YouTube issues happening as well today, but maybe not bad enough to affect the stream for me. But some of you might get a few dips in and out here. You know, I'm looking here and there's some big drop-offs happening every now and then. So yeah, it could be there could be some YouTube issues today as well. Look, yeah, wow, unless they've got it sorted by then. I'm starving. Yeah, it's probably been fine for the most. I just saw a big drop off and then it went straight back up. So normally when it's normally a server issue. Yeah, I mean there's nothing you can do with stuff like this. Doesn't really. I like this kind of issue doesn't annoy me too much because at the end of the day, it's not. This isn't Gran Turismo 7's fault. You can't be blaming Gran Turismo for this. This is just a server issue worldwide. Like you've got to have your servers on some platform that you can't. You know, Gran Turismo have to run their servers on something, and they're probably decent servers to run them on. But unfortunately, this has happened today, and just gotta suck it up and play something else if you're like. Obviously, there's other games available to play, isn't there? You know, if you're not like for me, I'm streaming, so I want to be on the first race of Daily C when it appears. But you know, if you're not streaming, there's other games to play now. There's other stuff available. Like I think Battlefield's working. I'm pretty sure Battlefield 6 is still working. It looked like it was before when we went on there. Is this? Let's see if this is. See what this is doing now. See if it'll load. I am starved. I'm gonna have to get myself something to eat, chat. I am starving. 1 minute. Let me get protein. I've not had my protein. 1 second. Ah, protein in a muffin. Oh, look at that. So, see, I just went and fixed it, chat. I just went and put the lead back in and I fixed it. Alright. Right there. Am I on the right server? Right, I can't, yeah. I don't know if I've got the right livery for this. That might have to do for now. Alright, let's go. Oh. Puppet, thank you very much for the 68 months of support, Legend. Smash that legend right there for Puppet as well, chat. Thank you, man. Alright, let's might have to take the top off in a minute. It's getting hot. Oh, audio's really quiet there. Why is it so quiet? And let me just put everything back up now on here. Why is that audio so quiet on there? Right, 1 minute. Let me just take this top off. So I did say, didn't I, from the wording of what they said, it was pretty clear that it wouldn't be long before it was back online, so at least not long. I haven't driven this car. I was driving the GTR, so I'm gonna set a lap anyway, I think. It'll be a very slow lap, but oh, hello. Wrong gear. Oh god. Yeah, I'm used to the GTR through here, but the GTR will kill the tires, I think. Oh, we'll put the telemetry on in a minute as well. I forgot. Let me do another lap though. I'm gonna have to restart the lap though. Right, that's a terrible lap. It's obviously been, that's probably been done on purpose, that demo. Probably been done on purpose, I reckon. Although I use the GTR, so I'm not used to this, the NSX at all. The NSX feels weird for me. Because I did the GTR. Oh, that's a bit too deep. It's terrible. No worries, HC. This will do 30s round there, I think. This NSX, definitely. The reason I'm in the NSX is because race pace, tyre wear, the front tyres get killed here, so the GTR will absolutely murder your front tyres. Well, that's not a good lap, but right. I mean, we got a lap in there. Let me go and put. I need to go faster, obviously, but I'm hungry. Let me do this. Let me get this. Try and put this on. Right, tire. See if it's worked. Right, it's not worked. So let me fix this. There you go. You can see why, like, look at the tire temperature, chap. No point doing a second lap. Uh-oh. Oh. Mm-mm. Oh, crap. I don't think I've got tires. I don't think I've got wet tires in this car. I don't think I have. I'm on the wrong account. Why is this not loading? I don't... Oh, the server's still dodgy, chat. It's not loading. I wonder if the servers are still dodgy. I don't think I've got tires, by the way. Kind of. Don't mind if we don't get in because I'm pretty sure my tires aren't. Yeah, I don't think this race is going to happen. Oh. It's not going to work. No. No, last week's Daily Race C was Willow Springs. Let me go and plug that lead back in. It's still... We got into the server and we got into the time trial, but it's... Let's just see something. See if it's registered on the leaderboards. The leaderboards, that'll give you an idea if it's worked. It's registered on the leaderboard. So... It's just not gonna... The race isn't gonna start though, chat. I think, yeah, we might as well just carry on doing time trial then. That's if it... This might not even register a faster lap, I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to get in here. So the server still must be a little bit... They might need resetting or something. I don't know. We'll back out of this in a minute. Has anyone got in this race, or... Is it... Has anyone got into it, or is it just completely off for everyone still, like that? Is everyone's having the same issue that we've got there? It's gone weird. Why does my force feedback feel weird then? Ugh. Whoopsie. That won't be it. That won't help. Oh, a lot of understeer there. That lost me a bit. Quite a lot of understeer from the NSX through that bit then. Sorry to hear that, Mikey. You alright, Christian? Why is my force feedback feel so weird in this lobby? Keeps going like randomly heavy. Tell you what, we're not going to get into this server, are we? So I'm going to come out of here because there's no point sitting in there waiting because it's yeah, if it's good news, then that's good. But if it's bad news, I thought he was saying it was bad news. Is it good or bad, Mikey? Let's come out of it. It's registered the lap, so yeah, but we're not going to get in that server. So just come out of that, just to make sure it carries on registering the time trial laps. So yeah, we can have a look at the dailies though. So you've got road track, so you got the junior reverse there. Group 3 at sprint, and then Group 2 here. Now, I think there might be dynamic weather in this, but we'll wait and see. I'll tell you what to do. That's a good point. Getting that ready, chat, because I have a feeling there might be dynamic weather in it, so... Right, let's try and get that 30. We did a 31.3 with the GTR the other day, didn't we? But it definitely could do 30s, and I feel like this Dennis X can definitely match it. So Brendan, thank you very much for the gifted as well, legend. Smash that legend right there for Brendan, chat. Thank you, man. Oh, I took the wrong line. That was out complete wrong line through there. Ah, that was wrong as well. Yeah. Horrible sector. I got a better exit that time there though, but the other part was terrible. Oh, I've missed the entry point. I couldn't see. Should be a little bit quicker. Yeah, tiny bit. Right, can't do a second lap. Go back in. Always restart the lap chat. The tyres are going to get too warm here. Just need to get that first part of the lap better. Monza for Nations. It's a bit wide. Need that out my way. Gonna put me off. I've messed that corner up anyway. Oh, I've gone too deep. Messed it up. Ah, annoyed at myself there. The 31.7, we definitely do 30s in this car, can't we? I'm pretty sure we'll be well into the 30s with this. I mean, they're not good. The first race crashed, so I don't think the servers are good. But they're getting better. Right, let's go a bit quicker, because we should be able to go half a second more than that, I think. You right, Keith? No. Can we join? Still can't join the next race. We'll try the next slot chart, but if it does the same issue again, I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh. Daily B is Nürburgring sprint track in GT3s. The sprint layout, very hard track to overtake. Yeah, it's the one from the online time trial, same combo. But I think there might be weather in it. Oh, that was too slow. There could be dynamic weather in this race, possibly. We'll wait and find out. Alright, get this corner better this time. A little bit better, but not perfect. I've gone too deep. Flapped it. Yeah, all the police has rain, yeah. Has dynamic weather here. Ah. Keep messing it up. Same lap again, pretty much. We'll see though. It might not have dynamic. I'm just guessing that it's possible because the settings to me kind of do look like there's a chance of weather, but it might just be a dry race. It is possible it's just a dry race on this. That's too deep. Right, well, right, let's join the actual race again. See if we get in this time. Right. Let me put the record on anyway, if it does work. Why is it? I can't get it turned in for that corner anymore. I went on the grass. I need to load a replay up as well, don't I? That's weird. Why is it? Turn 1 feels really understeering now. Let me load this up. There. Slightly better exit. Pocked it. Should be able to get ahead of that ghost, I think, quite a bit on that middle sector. Ah. Yeah, slow. That was better though. It's annoying because I messed up the other corner. Trying to get too aggressive. Trying to push too much. See if this race even works. So now that's the thing. I'm still not convinced it's going to work, but we'll find out. A little bit slow. I think it's dirty tires. Might have lost a bit there. Ah, crap. Missed the apex. I think the servers are still dodgy, Rambo. Oh, that was so messy, I completely cocked that up. Yeah, messed it up there. Ah! Keep doing the same lap, pretty much. I don't know if it's gonna actually let us into race. I don't know. The lobby before just carried on the timer, so I've quit out of that one. I'm trying this next race, see what happens. Oh, that's better. That's the exit we need. Didn't get that right. Au revoir. Just can't get the it's just a bit rusty with this car at the moment. Oh, you tit. I was up by quite a bit on that. I was ahead of the Ghost, so I've got a 3/4 thingy on it. So yeah, we were up probably a 31.3, 31.4 area there. See if we can get away with the dirty tyres there, I'm not sure. That's a bit slow. Yeah, a bit behind. That's going to be dirty tyres through here, I think. I don't know. You get away with it? Oh, yeah, it's on the steering like a biatch. Clapped it. Ah. It's probably going to be a 31.7 again. Oh, it's a 31.766. Still quicker even. That was a terrible lap. We were all over the place. Yeah, the Amazon servers have had issues today, RNG. So the AWS servers have been offline. So we don't know if this is even going to work now. Still a bit behind what we can do there. And in too early. Yeah, it's never going to make it at that line. Right, one more attempt. I keep messing up these laps. We should have had a 31.3, 31.4 by now. What we'll do is fix that again. It's a little bit slow. Didn't get the exit. Ah. We haven't got time for another lap, so we'll just finish it anyway. Well, no we won't. Right, we'll just start from wherever that starts. So let's see if it works though. See if it's gonna actually stay on. Are we still in the top 10? We're still in the top 10, so we can definitely get down to a very low 31, I think. Maybe, I think we can do 30s, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure a hooked up lap should be into the 30s. With this NSX anyway. Right, let's see what happens. If it's not in, if this doesn't go in within the first few minutes, I might just have to bail it and we'll come back later because I've got my car to take at some point. Well, I've got to leave the stream by 1 so I can go and get it sorted. Costas, thank you very much for the 15 months, legend. Yeah, I was on Battlefield 6 last night. Well, yesterday. Thank you for the 15 months, legend. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Battlefield's good. And we can on-mod Peel whenever. Smash that legend out there for Costas, chat. Appreciate it, mate. I think they're going to be... let's see. If it doesn't go on now... It's not going on, is it? It's stuck again. I think that the Gran Turismo servers need a reset because of the issue. I think they need a complete reset, chat. I think we're just going to be stuck doing time trial until they solve it, because I think they need to reset the servers at PD's end, which I'm sure they would have thought. I mean, I would think they would do that, but I don't. It doesn't look like it's going to get in. Look, we've been here for a minute already. I mean, you can sit there and do time trial all day, but it's just a bit boring, isn't it? We can sit and do time trial for the whole stream, but I don't really want to do that. What other race starts in a bit? Daily B, isn't it? I wonder if we restart the game, because we haven't restarted the game since the servers came back, have we? We've stayed on it. Maybe do a restart of the game and see what happens. Not gonna work. This is annoying, isn't it? I just want to see if this race has dynamic weather or not. I don't think it's gonna work. Anyone got into this race yet? Anyone in the chat? Have you managed to get in? Have we got any people that have managed to get in yet, or is it doing the same for everyone? Didn't get in either. No. Got the same issue as well. I don't think it's going to work, Chive. Let me restart the game. I mean... Right, tell you what I'll do. Let's restart the game. And then try Daily B with a restart. Let it reload back up. Shut up, Pio. I don't know if you saw what Costas wrote, Pio. On mod Pio. Let's try again. Try Daily B. See what happens. Where is Lamborghini? Where's the Lamborghini? I've just seen its hard tires. Hard tires. Yeah. Constance washed. Did you whoop him? Did you whoop Consta? Consta, what's going on? There's no time, there's no ghosts as well, look, chat. There's only like 1 or 2 ghosts that are weird, isn't it? The ghosts aren't saving to the server. I'm wondering if like they need to restart the server at PD's end to like, I don't know, is it working properly? I wouldn't know. I've got no idea how they. Yeah, the first lap is the only point. I wouldn't go for a second lap in the Group 2 race because your front tyre just gets warmer. You just get more understeer. First lap is the only lap, in my view, that's worth. I think the potential is higher for lap 1 than it is doing lap 2. In Group 2, if your tyres go over 90, right, in Group 2, on the temperature, you know, on the numbers you can see on the screen, if they go over 90, you lose all grip in Group 2. And on Racing Soft tyres, they end the lap on 87. So you're going to be over 90, so you're going to lose pace, 100%. Right, let me go quicker than that. That was terrible. Yeah, PD use the AWS servers. So do you reckon? I bet you. I wonder if the missus. I don't know if they use it in their shop. If they use their servers for like their banking stuff, they might be having fun. That's bullshit. Are you sure about that, Pio? Who said that? I disagree. I'm pretty sure that. Well, are you just chatting or I don't know? I'm pretty sure tyre temperatures have a factor in time trial because remember the one where you had cold tyres. Remember the there was a they 100% do have a factor in time trial because there was a Grand Valley time trial and on the first 3 laps when your tyres were cold, it was impossible to get any grip out of the car. By lap 6, the pace was over a second quicker. Every time I did it, lap 6, it was quicker in a road car because the tyres were up to temperature. So I think they do, but that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Because I noticed it in the time trial at the end of the lap. At the end of the lap, your car starts understeering massively in that Group 2 time trial as they start getting up to 88. No, I think they do in the 2 million as well. Because when I was doing that time trial in the GTR, if you looked at my tyre temperature, I was getting so much understeer at the end of the lap. And like, they were hitting 88. I'm sure, I think they do. I think tyre temperatures have a factor in all modes. It's my opinion, but I mean, I don't know. No one knows the exact answer, do they? Because only PD would know the answer to that. But I do think they have an influence. Well, that wasn't anything. I was too busy reading. I noticed when because I was looking at the data on my time trial when I was doing the 2 million credit TT. I tried a second lap, and instantly from turn 1, the front left was too hot. Going through turn 1, I lost a 1/10.5 just because of understeer. There's no way that it doesn't affect it because you could feel the understeer from the front left being so hot. I'm convinced it does have a factor in it, but hey, everyone has different opinions. I don't know. In my opinion, it does have a factor, but have to wait and see. If this doesn't go now, chat, I don't know. I've restarted the game, so it's reloaded back up, so it's all a fresh, like the server info should be fresh on it, but if it doesn't start, then I think it's an F for this morning. I think it might be best just waiting for the evening stream. Don't know what you lot think, but I think it might be best just getting ready for the, like, doing the evening one. Yeah, let me know, Arkies, because I noticed by the end of the lap, use the GTR as well, if you can, because the GTR gets the front temperatures higher. So I noticed with the GTR, by the end of the lap, the understeer on the front left was just becoming like, it was bad. And then you start the second lap, and turn one, instantly, because of the front left, I felt it. I lost over a tenth in the first sector just straight away from the tyres being overheated. This isn't going to work, chat. I don't know what's going on. Like, let's all pray that these races we're joining, I don't think it will. You won't lose any DR. I don't think it will. I think it'll know that you've backed out. No, I don't change my DNS. I don't think that'll be the issue. I think the servers are on AWS. So because the servers are on AWS, I don't think it's going to work. I think there's still obviously some issues. It's definitely not going to go in this one. Time is it now? Yeah, it's been here for 2 minutes, so this ain't going to go either. Yeah, it's AWS the problems with. Yeah, I've got my car booked in at 2 o'clock, but I need to obviously finish before 1, get ready and to take it there. And then I've got to pick the little one up. So we can get back on at like 4-ish. Probably. But I don't see there being much we can do here at the moment, because this is just... I mean, the servers are on, they're just not loading in. That could be a PD issue, though. This could now be a PD problem if they've changed something. Do you know what I mean? If they've had to, like, fix something, PD might need to do a little quick reset on them. Possibly, but you know what PD are like at responding. Could be here tomorrow still. It's almost like PD needs to reset something or something to get it to... Because everything's working. It's just... It won't put anyone in the lobby. Yeah. I'll reset you in a minute, Pio. That's not going to get in. Not going to get in either. It's not as easy as that, Welsh Tony. I mean, for the amount of people that are playing Gran Turismo, they need to use something like the AWS servers. Everyone's gone home now, Pio, yeah. Right, well, that ain't gonna work. So that's not working. Still not working then. I've only got a little bit of time left. It's a bit annoying, but that's not going to get in. So we'll cancel that one so it doesn't cause us any issues. Should we try? Try this one. Is there any DR and SR in this? Yeah. How many laps is it? 4. Well, this would be a short race. 4 laps. It's a short one, isn't it? Should we just join it from the back and see? Let's just enter it and see if it lets us in. Yeah, Battlefield was working. The EA use AWS as well. So the thing is, though, they must have some sort of backup. I feel like these big games must have a backup because Battlefield 6 was working this morning when we tested it. And, yeah, maybe they've got like a backup or something. I don't know how that would work because they use AWS as well. So, yeah, who knows? Alright, 40, okay. See, this should be quite interesting round here, I feel. Probably a good combo, this. And VR is on for this. A lot of slipstream with this car, though. I would presume flat. Surely flat in this car for here. Yeah, easy flat. For game updates. Okay. Just for the game updates. Yeah, that's pretty much flat through there as well. Just trying to figure out where's flat and where's not. Oh yeah, you gotta brake early in that. I tried to brake on the 50, not gonna work. I don't even know. I mean, it's probably not much point even having a warm up here because I will be surprised if we even get him. Yeah, we saw that, Rambo, but at the moment, this game's the servers are on, and it's working, but obviously the lobbies aren't loading in with dailies. So I kind of feel like it maybe as a Gran Turismo they need to reset it or something. They need to now, after the issue, they need to do some sort of reset or something maybe. Who knows? Oh, sugar. It's nearly flat, but not completely flat. I tried it. You right, Vic? Yeah, Pio, shut up. Clever, isn't he? Yeah, delete the app, yeah, Pio, yeah. I'll do that now, eh? Reinstall it. See, that's weird though, Friday, because the oldest, she tried Snapchat and it was working fine, no issue. I said I was trying to be funny this morning. I was like, yeah, you're not able to use Snapchat, are you now? And she was like, it's working fine. It was on. She showed me. No issue on hers. It's bizarre. I don't know. Hers didn't go down. Unless it's because she was already logged in or so. I don't know. Who knows? Because I thought I'd be cocky and thought I'd be funny and hers was on. Duca, thank you for the support, legend. Smash that legend right there for Duca, chat. Appreciate it, mate. Legend. This isn't going to work either, chat. It's not going to work. I can already tell it's not loaded in. Oops. Oh god, that is terrible through there. David, thank you for the 3 months, legend. Smash that legend vote again for David, please, chat. Thank you very much, mate. Oh. Whoops. Not gonna work, chat. Don't know what to do here at the moment. If this one's not working now, Daily C's probably not going to work on the half hour, is it? Yeah, they're being recorded. They're showing up on the leaderboard, so they are being recorded. Nah, the races are still, like, it won't load in. So the servers are back on, but it won't load in. That was sketchy. You're right, Rue. What time is it now? Yeah, it's not going to load, is it? We don't know yet, Rue. Servers are down on everything in the world at the moment. Worldwide server issues. Gran Turismo Daily's not working yet, so we don't know. They look alright, though. Dailies look good, I would say, but we just don't know about Daily C. We don't know if Daily C's got weather in it. There is a possibility it's got dynamic weather. Oh, that's too deep. Yeah, it's not PD's fault though, Root, to be fair. If you're on about the servers, it's not their issue. It's AWS issues. You back, Gary? We're still not racing, mate. We're in the server. We got the online's back on in a way, but it's still not. Still won't let us race. So, right, we should be in the low 40s there, I think. Yeah, it should be low 40s. Right, let's just come out of there and cancel that. Do we try one more? doesn't matter if there's a mandatory stop. They always do that on Dynamic. They very often do a mandatory stop, Apex Chaser. Remember go back to the last 2 dynamic weather races. Le Mans and Suzuka both had mandatory pit stops with dynamic weathering. So that doesn't mean anything. Le Mans with the Group C car with the dynamic weather had a mandatory pit stop. So did Suzuka with the cars that we did in the GT World Series, the old GT cars. That had a mandatory pit stop in as well. So doesn't mean anything, that. We'll give it one more go, chat. We'll try one more time. I'm not that confident this is going to work, but yeah. To be fair, Man United are only 2 points behind Liverpool in the Championship now. Oh dear. Because it would mean I don't want to. The thing is, I want to be ready for a race when it goes live, the new dailies. And if they go live and I miss it, you miss half of your views, don't you? So also, some people are going to come into your stream and think, oh my God, he's put Gran Turismo, but he's gone on LMU again. They won't even ask the question in the chat. They'll just presume that I'm off doing LMU instead of Gran Turismo, and they'll probably be like, oh, I'm subscribing. So, you know what some people are like. So, best to just stick with this out and try and get a race in with this. And then we've got the new races on LMU tomorrow, so we'll do them tomorrow. Mason, thank you very much for... my elbow, it just cracked. You made my elbow crack. Thank you very much for joining the base tier, legend. Smash that legend up there for Mason. My elbow just proper cracked then. Woody. Yeah, that Woody. What a tosser. Alright, let's see what happens with this anyway. I mean, I doubt it's going to work, is it? Stretch! I could do time trial, but I'm at that point now where I don't think it's going to work, chat. This is now our 5th... No, wait there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is our 5th race we've tried to get into, and it's still not working. Yeah, we know about that, Christian. We know about the AWS. Come on, Gran Turismo. Come on. Work. Come on. This is going to be the race that works, chat. I can feel it. This is going to be the race that actually works. Tired. Nah. If it's still broken later, it's LMU. If it's still broken when I come back on, if it's still not working at like 4, half 4, I'm just going to do LMU. Obviously, because, yeah, get on LMU. I don't think it's going to work. It's not going to work, chat. AWS server issues in the whole world, Chris. Loads of different apps. Different services are all struggling. They are back up and running, but Gran Turismo's not actually running properly yet. It will let you in, like you can see the leaderboard, but it won't let you join a race. The race just stays on this screen. So the countdown just stops and then that's it. You can't get in. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this one ain't going to go in because we've been here for over a minute again. I mean, I've got to finish by 1 anyway, so I can't go later than 1 because I've got my car booked in for new tires. So there's not much more I can even do really now anyway. Donkey Bellend. Train for GT World Series. What is GT World Series? I'm coming out of there. It's not going to load. It's the Monza, isn't it? Someone said before. I don't really need to train for that. I don't do practice for GT World Series anymore. I'm not doing Saturdays, by the way. So we won't be doing Grand Valley. Just to let you know. All right. No chicane. Is it no? Oh, no, it's right there. What am I looking at? Yeah, it's no chicane layout. Chaos. Absolute chaos. Chaos in the GT World Series, that should be called. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Is it just one car that you can use? Listen, Gary. I'm going to mod you if you're not careful. I'm going to make Gary mod. Make him pay the price. But yeah, it looks like the game's on. It's just not. No one's home though. Yeah, the game's on, but no one's home. I don't want to just sit there doing time trial. Like, you know, I get bored of time trial as it is. I get really bored of it. I mean, we could sit there and do time trial and get a really good lap in and try and get a solid lap for the week. I mean, we could do a bit more. Should we do a bit more time trial while we're waiting? Let's try and get a better lap in because we could have gone quicker here. We want to get at least a 31.3, I think. So let's just jump into time trial and do a bit more of this, and then I'll finish in a bit, chat, and then I'll come back later. We will come back later on. There's none of the ghosts are loading either. Look at that. None of the ghosts are saving to the leaderboard. So there's clearly an issue going on. Oh, well, it's gone weird. Why does that feel so weird? Oh, I missed my gear shift. Yeah, start that again. Yeah, a lot of services run AWS. So AWS is literally like loads of different things run on AWS. So anything that runs it will have issues. Oops. Just get ourselves back warmed up a bit because we've been driving them other cars. No, don't do that. So yeah, apologies chat. I know a lot of you would have wanted to watch some Gran Turismo daily races, but there's nothing we can do at the moment. Like, what I'll do is we'll do a little 10 minutes here now, and then I'll keep an eye on it and see if the servers are back on later. If they're not on by like 4, then I might just, like, the servers are obviously on, but if the racing's not on by like 4ish, then I'll do LMU. If it's back, if people are racing at round 4ish, then I will I'll jump on this again this evening. But I'm not gonna sit here and just do time trial the whole day. I can't do that. I'm not a time trialer. I like racing, so. Bit of sex was quite a bit down then. Just get myself warmed up a bit. That was slow. Wow, this, oh, I didn't realize you could send this car through there like that. Wow, that's gonna make our potential a lot better then. I didn't realize you could do that. I didn't think it would stick. I've cocked that up though. I feel like them tires are getting warm again. You can feel it, the understeer kicks in and then it just feels sketchy. Oh, a lot of understeer there. Right, let's see. I'll go for a second lap chat. Let's see what it's like with the front left. If it goes over 90, it'll start understeering. It should do. Yeah, Matt, still down. Well, the servers are up. But the races don't load. The races don't load in at the moment. Oh my god. Yeah, look. Anyone who thinks that doesn't have an influence, I'm sorry, but you can see the understeer. Look at that. As soon as them tyres on the front, the car doesn't turn on the second lap. So yeah, I'm convinced that tyre temperatures are definitely on in time trial. I think they are, personally. You can literally feel the car just understeering. It won't turn. LMU's working though, I think, Matt, just so you know. We went on there before and it was all okay on LMU. They must use different servers. Like the difference there, I can just keep it planted when the tyres aren't overheated. Ah, that wasn't good. Again. Don't even. It's pointless even doing this. I can just tell 1000% that it has an influence. Yeah, definitely. Need to get a better exit off there. It's annoying that I messed the first sector up a bit. Should have stayed in fourth then. Surely that's going to be a little bit quicker. It's a little bit quicker. Not much, but there's definitely a 30 in this NSX, isn't there? Should be able to get it down to a 30. Right, back into the top 10. But it won't save that lap. But yeah, there's definitely a 30.9 if we were to sit here and try out this time trial, which I can't be arsed doing. Just got to get a couple of corners sorted in it. Seeing if it'll load the Ghost. It's not, you can tell, do you know how you'll know when this is fixed, chat? You'll know that when this is going to start working online, when the Ghost replays start showing up. So at the moment, no one's laps since it went down have showed up. So these laps were done before. I think they were done before the servers went off. So when you start seeing replay laps showing up on there, I think that's when you're going to see the servers coming back properly. Let's see if any are showing up on any other races. But yeah, this is probably going to be pretty pointless, isn't it? Because we can't even race. There's other people live. People are probably going to be in them streams. So I don't really see the point of carrying on here, in all honesty. We might as well just call it a day for this one, chat, because no one's going to sit here and watch just us doing time trials. So I'll keep an eye on the servers. I'll keep an eye on them and see what happens. Yeah, if they don't come back on, I'll do LMU tonight. If they do, then we'll if they do come back on, then we'll do Gran Turismo 7. So yeah, there's just no point. The chat isn't active anyway now. No one's really here. Are they talking? So what we'll do is we'll chill. I'm gonna go and I've got to get my car sorted anyway. I've got an hour before I have to leave to do, well, an hour and a half before I have to leave for my car. So there's just no point sitting here waiting around for one race. I'll wait until this evening. We'll come back this evening and do the Daily Zen chat. I hopefully have a bit more activity going on in the stream as well then. So yeah, they might be working by then. But yeah, thank you for coming in. I think we had 2 gifted memberships, didn't we? Let me just double check. We got Bods with the gifted, Old Mate with the 17 months, Poppet with the 68 months, Brendan with the gifted, Costas with the 50 months, Duca with the Dono, David with the 3 months, and Mason with the base tier join. So thank you very much for the support in the stream. Unfortunately, nothing we could do with this today. It's just, yeah, it's no point me. I've got stuff to do. I've got a car to go and get new tyres on. So I'm going to go and get that sorted. And then we'll try again this afternoon, chat this evening, and see if they're working then. Who knows if they're going to be. I hope they will. I would think they would be, but I'll keep an eye on it. If they're not back on, then we'll stream some LMU tonight, chat. But hopefully they'll be back on, because the races, Daily A and Daily C, look all right. So I'd like to race them. So, yeah, we'll jump back on later on. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.